So what I wanted to do today was with you two, because after my last podcast with my relationship coach now, we are going to take a little love test to find out our love language. Now, I just thought we'd do it because I thought, one, it'd be fun,
Yeah.
and two, I can find out how to love you both better, which would be great. Okay, so you can get these things on, there's loads of apps for these, and some of them go on forever. They were like 30 odd questions, but we've just got a really, really quick one just for this pod. So we're going to go through it. So we've all got our phones.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to go through that, and we're going to talk about it as well as we do it.
Okay.
Life. So the first question is we're going to pick our ideal date. So the choices are going to a bar for some drinks and pool, staying in and watching a movie, a fancy candlelit dinner, and making dinner together, and going to
Some sort of
live show. What do you think? What? No, you're not feeling live show.
Them all.
Yeah,
I got all of them.
I want them all.
Your love language is easy.
Well, I don't really get it, because a fancy candlelit dinner, you could have made that dinner together.
No. I think that means you're going to like a restaurant, like a nice restaurant.
Staying in and watching a movie.
That to me is not a date, so I'm going to bin that one off.
Ideal day.
Date.
Yeah, if it's ideal day.
It's lazy, isn't it? Staying in a West lazy.
Yeah.
Staying in I do like it, but that's like second date onwards, like every date.
Yeah, that's just normal.
We've been out once. We're now going to just stay in and watch movies.
As if you're on a budget. Or making dinner together. Yeah, I'm going to a bar for some drinks and pool. Bit of activity. That's got my name written all over it.
That wouldn't be good first date for you.
Why?
Because you're overly competitive and you'll just pee people off.
No, they'd be impressed.
I think I always feel like an activity would be the best first date because it gets rid of the tension. I think going for an actual meal is a bit like...
Oh, I'm really good at them. But
no, I think an activity...
Yeah, I'm really good at them.
I think going for an activity is good, but he'll just get annoyed at people if they beat him. Can you imagine what it'd be like the rest of the day?
I'd turn it on. I'd take my level down a bit.
What, to just very bad loser?
Yeah. No, that would be my ideal date. That's like my ideal date. And activity.
And it's an ideal day, okay.
That's me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go for making dinner together because I quite like cooking.
Well, that's activity as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think that's over your house. It's a bit...
Yeah.
Tactically, I like where your head's at, but I think that going to a bar for some drinks and pool.
All right, okay. Well, you choose your own answers, yeah? Ready?
Also, if you make dinner together and you don't really like them, then it's like, they're around your house. It's a bit like... Yeah,
Get out.
But anyway, Dad, you choose you. You're already locked in.
I'll do me. Is that okay? I'll just do me. Right, ready? Okay, so choose that one. So the second one is, what's a big turn off for you on a date?
I know what yours is going to be already.
Okay.
Already.
If your date is rude to the waiter, grandma.
Yeah, it's grandma.
If your date shows up late, if your date constantly checks their phone, if your date isn't the cuddly type, baby reindeer, if your date doesn't like the restaurant you've chosen.
Oh, that's easy, that one.
Are you going to say phone?
It's between phone and rude to the waiter, but it depends why it's not good being rude to waiter, but a phone, I think, would still the biggest turn off for me would be checking their phone, because then it implies it's more towards you rather than being rude to the waiter.
Yeah, that's true.
That's more a reflection on them also checking their phone, but if they're checking their phone, obviously not having a great time. So, phone.
Two, what about you?
I'm between rude to the waiter and checking the phone.
Yeah.
But also, I'm also thinking in the next breath, how's this got to do with my relationship language, my love language?
Sorry, we're not taking far at the quiz here.
Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with complaining, because I've done it before.
Yeah, but being rude.
But there's no need to be rude about it.
Mine's the phone, easily.
Yeah, I think mine would be the cuddly type. I don't get that.
No, phone.
Because why would you start trying to cuddle someone? Like,
you don't look like you cuddle well.
Stop cuddling me, I'm eating. And if your date doesn't like the restaurant chosen, wow.
Quite an easy one, that one.
What's the best present your partner could give you?
Ooh.
2 tickets to see your favourite band. Breakfast in bed. You've probably had the best gift by that time. No. A little love note. A back massage. Or nice jewellery.
Little love note. Boring. Depends how she's good at cooking.
I like them all.
Back massage, easy again. Don't hesitate. Just back massage. Straight.
What do you mean don't hesitate?
It's just easy again. Back massage.
Well, that's what you'd go for.
Easy. Yeah. No, like doubt. Yeah. I don't really like eating in bed. I want to be set down and have all the food in front of me, and like being the zone.
No, I'm not a big fan of breakfast in bed either.
No, it's just messy.
Same.
Yeah.
And it's like low down and it's a bit awkward. I like it to be.
Especially if there's toast. If there's toast, there's crumbs everywhere. It just drives me nuts. Yeah, I can't be doing that. I don't mind a little note now and again. Like, if it doesn't like have to be gushy, does it? Just like
but
have a good day. Just that
best present.
Yeah, but none of those would be my best present.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, but it's out of the option.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So out of the options, I'm not doing breakfast in bed. Tickets to my favourite band.
I think it's quite thoughtful, but I probably wouldn't be my favourite thing, but I think it's quite nice of them to think of that.
And also, you probably wouldn't want to take them anyway. Thanks for the tickets. I'm not bothered about jewellery.
I just buy myself.
Have you already answered, haven't you?
Yeah, of course I have. I just said it quite easy.
Right, okay, I'm going to go for a little love note.
You know what's annoying with this is that I know what one's going to give each love language, but if I say nice jewellery, they're going to say that my love language is gifts, but it's not. But I do like nice jewellery.
So
no, but I'm not though. But out of all of them, like I feel like a back massage isn't a gift. Like that should just be a given. I wish. I wish. And a little love note, that shouldn't just be a gift. That should be like a thing, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like at least I'm giving gifts.
Oh yeah, that is a cheap present. I love no, but I didn't think
that's
that.
What I mean. And like a breakfast in bed, like just make breakfast anyways.
Yeah.
So really, for me, like
or you choose the jewelry. I like your justification. Choose the jewelry.
Okay.
money.
No, because it'd be £1.
No, I get that. Yeah, it's fine. Jewelry.
So, just to go over this again. So there from the conversation I had the other day with my relationship coach, there are 5 love languages.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember all 5, to be honest. Can you?
I do.
Go on then.
So, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and gifts. That's all 5.
Okay, so what do you think you're going to be?
I think I'm acts of service or physical touch.
I think that's what I'm going to be. What was you about you?
That's it. Quality time.
No, quality time.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, mine would be time as well.
Time, yeah.
Mine's definitely not words, and it's definitely not.
But not when I say time. I don't mean all the time, like too much time.
It means like time just used to, which has got no distractions from everyone else.
What do you think is your biggest flaw as a partner? I'm going to need a lot more options than that. You're too type A. I'm not sure what that means.
No, neither.
Got no clue what that means.
You're too type A. You get too comfortable. You can be forgetful. You're not the best at communicating. You get peed off easily.
I know what mine is, and I probably know what you are going to.
Well, what do you think? What do you think mine would be? Don't be nice.
Gosh, dang yourself a hole there. Go on.
I was going to say for both. Well, I don't know, because yours would be pissed off easily.
Biggest flaw as a partner, though, not in myself as a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pissed off easily, yeah, probably.
I'm not sure what the type
I don't know what
A.
type A
I'm not sure what the
I
type
do
A
get
means.
pissed off easily.
I can be forgetful though, and I can also not be the best at communicating.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm not the greatest at communicating, so I'm going to click that one. It's okay, I'm working.
I think I'm going to go for I get a bit paid off too easily.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay, next one. Which quality is most important in a partner? Loyalty, sense of humour, intelligence, level-headedness, and kindness. I think I'd probably lean towards. I think they're all important, like you say, but I think I'd lean towards sense of humour. Because you can't be with someone that's really dry. Cause it's just no fun at all, is it?
But then I think kindness is really important. And so's loyalty. And so's intelligence.
No one's bothered about being level-headed.
That's no fun.
What's a good quality in you? I'm very level-headed.
It'd be loyalty or sense of humour for me.
Yeah. I think obviously loyalty is really important, but if they were really loyal and still really like no sense of humour.
But then would you rather be with someone who's really funny but just not loyal at all?
Well, at least they make a joke of it.
At least you find them funny.
I'm going to go with sense of humour.
Yeah, sense of humour.
See what you do?
Loyalty. Loyalty.
I think in a long term.
Kindness.
I don't know. I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to circle back. I'm going to think.
Well, no. Coming back to it.
Too easily right now. Come on. Hurry up.
Come on, you're very level-headed. Big one.
I'm going to say loyalty.
Loyalty. Okay.
I'll go different.
Which of these would make you feel most appreciated? A random hug from a loved one, a cute text or note from a loved one, flowers from a loved one in the middle of the day. Oh, God, a warm bath waiting for you when you get home after a hard day. I got bored reading that one.
These are awful.
A spontaneous road trip with a loved one.
They're not great, to be honest.
None of this is not a good one at all.
No.
I'm probably going to go with no.
Why are the flowers in the middle of the day? Can they not be in the morning?
I don't
night?
flowers.
I know. I think that means that they like a bit of a surprise. Yeah. And like I said, a note's quite nice. A random hug can be nice, but they shouldn't be random, should they? Like driving, all of a sudden they hug you. What are you doing? I'm hugging you randomly.
I think a cute text or note, like if I got a message from one of my friends randomly, like that's quite down to earth, I think I'd like that.
Yeah, I think you're saying, okay.
Or like out of the blue.
Yeah, I do.
I think I'd like that. Just so you know they're thinking about you.
Right. See?
I'm going to say... Oh, but it's different though, depending on who I'm talking about. Like if I'm talking about a friend or I'm talking about like a...
It just says loved one, doesn't it?
Warm bath, no?
Yeah, warm up. No.
A cold bath for me, I believe.
I'll put the shower on.
Get that Louis out.
I could put the shower on, that'd be about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say hug.
Okay. Right. And lastly, this is the last one before we get to find out. Which would be a deal breaker for you in a relationship? Well, this is more like it.
Oh.
Your partner criticising you in a non-constructive way. Your partner forgetting your birthday, anniversary, date night, etc. Your partner not making you a priority. Not seeing your partner for long periods of time. Your partner not being intimate with you. I think it's quite an easy one for me.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
What, the last one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah, I think that's maybe more of a guy thing because guys can.
Yeah.
But-
But intimate's more than just like saucy, like
Yeah,
a kiss and a cuddle.
I don't really get the criticising you in a non-constructive way. How can you criticise someone in a non-constructive way?
Oh, well, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, like, oh, you look so fat. That's not.
I think that's
That's
constructive.
non-constructive. No, because then it would be like, do you think
Shed
you should
some
go?
light.
Should we both go to the gym tonight? It's constructive because it's
What
like,
if you're in really good shape?
How about if he says, "Should we both go to the gym tonight? I'll meet you there in an hour."
You can run there.
oh no, that's actually so sad. I'm horrible. Forgetting your birthday.
Do you know? I don't know if I'd be.
I was quite angry.
I don't know if I'd be overly. It's not great, but I don't think I'd be overly bothered by that because if people forget things, there's obviously a reason.
Yeah.
But being made a priority depends what else is going on.
Yeah, I don't think that one's a big deal.
No, and not seeing your partner for long periods of time again, they might have other stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the intimacy.
Yeah, same.
So mine's words of affirmation. You feel most loved when others offer words of praise, recognition, and appreciation. You feel most engaged when you are heard and positively affirmed by
Yeah,
others.
I've got the same. How bad's that?
T,
I got physical touch.
I kind of wanted.
I wanted that
Yeah, I
one.
wanted that one.
Because she went with the jewellery. God damn it.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about yours?
It's rubbish. Mine's not words of affirmation. I couldn't care.
It's nice to be told, though, isn't it? Right?
No, I don't. That's not my one. In the
But
slightest.
you said about someone like sending you a nice text, you'd love that.
Yeah, out of the options. All right. Not dying out for a text.
Right, but I think we said this before. That's the problem with these sort of tests, isn't it? Because I think
Yeah.
some of the questions are really ambiguous, and if you're given 5 answers and you've got to choose one,
Mhm.
you could find 3 of them important, and you
Yeah.
kind of lean towards
Mhm.
one of them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, what were the other ones? What were the other ones? Could have been them.
Acts of service, which I think would have been mine if there were better questions about it. But obviously, acts of service is kind of like a bath after a long day. But I would quite like a bath after a long day, I suppose. But there was like other better options on that one. Do you know what I mean? Acts of service, quality time, and gifts for the other 3.
How about you?
Quality time.
Quality time. Yeah.
In what way though? Just
Friends and
because you don't like people being around you a lot.
No, but quality time, friends and family.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He sort of likes people there for a while, and then he's a bit like me. He does like his own space. Yeah, he does like his own space. But you're not too different either, are you?
No, I'm the same.
It's like you want to enjoy it, and then
And then I need to like
yeah,
take a step back for a sec.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't be with someone 24/7 for like ages and ages. I'll need my own space. But I do enjoy the time that I have with people.
Was you when you were younger, like your first boyfriend?
Yeah.
Did you do that then?
I used to see him like once a month.
So no.
That's not a boyfriend. That's a pen pal.
Yeah, no. I don't really count it, to be honest. Yeah, no. I didn't see each other a lot. I've never seen someone a lot ever.
I think I did when I was younger because I think you kind of felt that's what
You had to do.
you had to do.
Yeah.
But I think as you sort of get older, you kind of like your own space a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I think a partner should be an added, not the whole story. Like your partner shouldn't be your life. It should be an added extra bonus. Like you should still have your own life and be able to do your own things and know what you enjoy in the day and do whatever, and then have your partner as being that extra little niceness rather than just being all about that partner. I think that's when relationships don't last because you just get too obsessed and too clean with each other 24/7 that you forget what life's like without them.
Yeah, and I think but I do think there's certain people that have to have people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where other people, and like I've said this before, but to being single and being with someone, I think if you're comfortable on your own, it's a great place to be because then someone should be an added bonus. But I do not so much now, but when I was growing up, sort of in sort of 30s, I had friends that just needed to be with someone all the time.
I've got friends like that as well.
They just cannot be on their own. And then they admit it as well. They're just like, I just don't like being on my own. I just need to be with someone.
Yeah, like go from relationship to relationship. Don't really have like a break ever. They just like to have that person there all the time.
Because out of your friends at the moment, are a lot of them single? Because you're like 25 now, right?
Yeah. No, I've got no single friends.
They're,
all my friends are in relationships.
How about your friends?
All single, mostly. Yeah, all single. Got one or two girls that have got partners, but
yeah, there's one or two that probably.
Yeah,
single,
all single mine. All boys, though, mostly.
So how do you find like sort of going? Because I know this is the other thing as well. When you're like your age, it's a lot easier to go out. But when you're older, finding people to go out with, because obviously there's a lot less people that are actually single to actually go out with. You don't find that at all, do you?
No, because I feel like my friends are sort of the people where it's like I sort of I'll do what I want in terms of if I want to go out, I'll go out, and if you don't like it, tough, I'll be doing it anyway. So it's sort of like,
what?
Yeah, they will. They wouldn't be with girls that didn't let them go out. So they're not. They're really good actually. Like they won't be.
Oh, I see. You mean they're like?
I see what
Yeah.
You
didn't explain that.
I thought I did. Like they're not people who wouldn't come out. Like I'm with the missus doing this and that. Don't get me wrong if they've got stuff in, but they're really good usually. Like they won't.
They make time.
You won't not see them. Yeah, they've all been really good actually. And I'd be the same. I wouldn't. Obviously, you got to give time to everyone, but they're generally really good. But in terms of going out, even if they've got partners, they're the same. Like, as much fun, and there's no difference.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up because I just want to say thank you to both of you for doing this little thing with me. So have a look at the podcast that we did before with Relationship Coach, because this is what this was about, just having a look. I wouldn't recommend the one that we did.
No.
Like, go on.
I did a really good one, which had 100 billion questions, but I feel like it's
100 billion?
Yeah, 100 billion one.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of questions. That's a lot of questions.
But there's a lot of questions which are similar, but they'll give you different options, so it kind of gets more of a, you know what I mean? Like there's more knowledge behind it, I guess, but it tells you what percentage you are of each one, which I thought was really interesting. So it was like, oh, for me, I'm 40% this, 40% this, and then like 3% gifts, blah, blah, blah. And it gives you a good little analysis of each one, which is nice. But it does take time. Obviously, we couldn't do it now because it takes forever. But it is really good. But I think it's the main one if you type in like relationship.
Me and you looked, didn't we? Yeah, I think there was ones that had like 30 odd questions, but obviously, you know, we went on this quite quick. The good thing about this that I got from the last podcast when I spoke to the relationship coach, she was saying this is really good to do with your kids. So if you're, if you're in relationships already and you know each other inside out, it's really a good thing to do with your kids, even the young kids, to find out how they want to be loved as well. Because it's not always about in relationships, it's about sort of how you love people generally. Some people want to be told they're lovely and you love them, and other people just want to be left alone sometimes and, like, leave them a cup of tea outside the bedroom or whatever it may be, Yeah, I love that.
Leave me a tea outside and just don't come in.
Ever.
On the door.
just knock. Yeah. Just knock and leave. But anyway, thank you for joining us on 50 Shades again, 50 Shades of Grey again. Make sure you subscribe below, check out the other videos and take one of these tests and let us know what you come out of as your love language. But catch you soon, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye.